My mum was a contortionist, and my sister and my cousin and my auntie are contortionists, so family full.
We asked Delia to go in there and to perform a back bend, and then we could look at the resulting images to work out whether it's to do with her bone structure or with some of the soft tissue, the ligaments that hold the bone together. And this is me. There we go. And when Delia did the same thing, you get a far more dramatic picture.
Amazing, really, really amazing. It was very, very impressive.
Yeah. Mind-blowing, I would say, yeah.
A 250,000 miles away lies Earth. Here, there are vast blue oceans teeming with life, small towns, massive cities, with people who work, rush around in cars, get bored, have babies, die, and make tea. The crew of Apollo 11 are now leaving the confines of Earth's gravity. They are travelling faster than any man has ever travelled. 25,000 miles per hour. The atmosphere decreases their speed, but the leading edge of the command module still reaches temperatures of 5,000 degrees. Down they fall. Down, down through the atmosphere until finally Columbia's chutes open.
Just one little pill. For I have lotions, potions, and pills that I do assure you will cure all ills.
Take your speaker muzzles, boys, get them off your balls. Here we go.
And you are working in a modern city, in a modern job. You are confronted with all those new stimulants to the nervous system that are unprecedented.
Our topic today is, well, something like synthetic biology, but it's also going to be involving bits of inorganic chemistry and architecture. And we're very pleased to have Rachel Armstrong with us, who's from the Bartlett School of Architecture.
Oil and water are brought together. The oil tries to align itself so that all the water-loving ends are on the water interface and all the the fat-loving ends are on the other interface. So it forms a droplet, essentially.
Okay.
Now, any disturbance in the kind of lowest energy configuration, which is the droplet, creates a lot of disruption within the droplet, and you start seeing movement.
Is that like those slow-motion kind of soap bubbles that you see sometimes? But soap is a bit like that, the sort of film of soap that forms a bubble and then you kind of prod it and it kind of wobbles and reverberates? Is it that kind of thing?
I guess I'd think of it like smart salad dressing. It's like an emulsion.
Are you thinking of, when you were talking about Venice, are you using something like that to try and help Venice? Because that sounds quite a very good bridge with that.
So if you didn't hear, are we going to use BioRock to save Venice?
I think it's a great question. From our perspective at the moment, we've really just thought about the Venice project as being a thought experiment to create a vision of a possibility, what could be an outcome of these kinds of technologies that wouldn't be Frankenstein, that wouldn't be the grey goo.
I'd like you to join me in thanking the uncategorizable Rachel Armstrong.